Hello world, this is Richard. I'm headed back to Indiana. Stopped here at the Natchez Trace Parkway. I think I'm gonna go up the parkway. This time, instead of going up 45 to I-40 and going across to Nashville. So I'll head on up, pick up my trailer tomorrow, come back to Hattiesburg about Wednesday, and then down there I'll get back on the trace and come back up to Tupelo. Check in a bit. Richard. Good morning world, this is Richard. Well, I got started yesterday down in Mississippi. I went by the Natchez Trace headquarters there north of Tupelo. Thought I was going to do some videoing, but the first Saturday of the month they have a dulcimer group. It's not banjos, it's not guitars, but dulcimers. There's about 15 or 20 of them. They was playing and making music. So I took some pictures, but I didn't do any videos. I didn't want a YouTube strike for copyright. I got started and went up the Natchez Trace from Tupelo. As the saying goes, been there, done that, but I ain't likely to do that again anytime soon. It was just a slow process. It was interesting, sightseeing, but especially the last 20 miles up close to Nashville. It was on twisty, curvy, not mountain roads, but hilly roads, 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. So it took forever to do the last 20 or 30 miles up there next to Nashville. But I made it. I'm here at Shepherdsville, Kentucky. About to pull across the street, pilot, get a cup of coffee, fill up with fuel on the ComData, get the discount. About another 300 miles on up to Middlebury. So I'll check you again up there. Sunrise at Lebanon Junction, Kentucky. Later. Hello world, this is Richard again. I left Mississippi yesterday. I'm on the way back up to Middlebury. I'm at the Loves at Tipton, Indiana. Making time. I should get up there another 3 or 4 hours and I'll get started back and hopefully come back to here to park for the night. But I got a question for you RV tollway drivers. I started in February and I had 103,000 miles on the truck. Now I got 143,000 miles on the truck. I rotated my tires a month or so ago, and I'm wondering, do I really need to continue running dualies? Like this one, the rim looks rough, but that's the inside of the front right tire. Same way on the other side. I'm thinking about taking the inside tire off and just run single. Anybody have an opinion on that? Running singles with a dually? Well, this is Richard. I'm fixing to get started back up to Middlebury and pick up my trailer and come on back down. Check you later. Bye. Well, this is Richard up here at Middlebury, Indiana. Got my trailer picked up, hooked up, attached, locked up, strapped down, walking around. I still got to do my logbook, but everything looks okay. So I'll go down the road here, get on 20 and go over to US 31 and go south. I don't know if I'll stop at the first truck stop down there at the what's the name of that place? Seymour? No, it's not Seymour. But anyway, down there where the pilot is, or if I go on down to the Loves at Tipton. but I ain't going far. This is a holiday weekend. Wind's blowing, so I'm just gonna get out and about, cruise on down the road about an hour or two or three, park for the night, get up early Monday morning, head to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Well, that looks like about it. Richard at the Middlebury lot. Check you later. Bye. Good morning, world. This is Richard. It's 5 a.m. here in Tipton, Indiana. I pulled around on the fuel island to do my walk around with some lights instead of out there in the dark. I picked up a trailer up there in Middlebury yesterday. There was one laying construction up north of here, close to north of Rochester. So it took a while to get down here. So I pulled in yesterday. I didn't want to try to fight Indianapolis traffic. Late in the afternoon, there was all kinds of tourists going home from the holidays. Some people had a good holiday, but it was terrible about the tragedy in Texas. They didn't have such a good holiday. Children, adults, everyone. But I'm getting started for my day, my week. Go get me a cup of coffee. See if I can get through Indianapolis before the heavy traffic starts. But anyway, let me get my coffee cup, go inside, get my coffee, and get started. Richard, check you later. Bye. Hello, world. Richard again. Well, I made it down from Indianapolis through Louisville. Stopped at the rest area down here, Shepherdsville, Kentucky, on I-65 South. Time to take a few minutes break. I left at 5 a.m. Indiana time up there. That's 4 a.m. my central time. Uh-oh, what do I see here? I see a slack tire. I guess I'm gonna need to pull into a truck stop down here. See about airing it up. Keep an eye on them. That's the purpose of stopping and checking every once in a while. What about this side? That one might need a little bit. So I'll stop where I usually get fuel, but I won't get fuel this time. Get aired up. But that's the purpose of making check stops every now and then before they blow out. Well, this is Richard. I'm gonna go inside the rest area and do what you do in there. Check you later. Bye. Hello world, this is Richard again, down here at Hattiesburg, Mississippi at the Drake dealer. I did finally make it down here, got delivered, got checked in. No dings, no dangs, no uh-ohs. He checked on the inside. Of course, I didn't go inside. I ain't worried about the inside. But I made it. Fixing to head back. Get back to the house later this afternoon. I had a flat on the way down and put a plug in it. I told them. They checked it. That's all they did is wrote it down on the bill. The spare tire has a plug in it. There was no damage. Better to tell and have paperwork than 6 months from now. Oh, you didn't do this. You didn't tell us that. So anyway, It is what it is. So I'm fixing to head back to the house from Hattiesburg. It's hot. Check y'all later. Bye.